Hello again there, YouTube fans. This is the Real Creepy Dollman here. I'm back with an all-new episode, but this is not a normal episode. This is a double episode. So what that means, the Real Creepy Dollman worked twice as hard for all YouTube fans and all you die-hard Real Creepy Dollman fans from around the world. It is May the 31st of 2020. Time is now 4:11 a.m. They, the Real Creepy Doll Mans, decided to bring back this doll again and bring up a topic for the day that the red eye baby girl doll sits in the heart of Louisville, Kentucky, and is owned by the Real Creepy Doll Man and is personally in his house at this time. It sits in his home within his city, which is Louisville, and my home state, which is Kentucky. It sits in the heart of Louisville, Kentucky with me, and I'm going to explain this. Go back to the original seller that sold it on Goodwill site, goodwillshopping.com, I think is what it was called. And the original seller didn't list the name of the seller's name, but it was sold from Columbus, Williamton. And then after that, somebody had bought it. I backtracked the new owner who bought it was the original before I bought it, which is I found out who she was, and she purchased it on December the 25th of 2019. The mystery woman who bought it was Heidi Smith. She bought several purchases of different dolls and different things. And I don't know if she customized her dolls or not, but hopefully she didn't customize this one. Whoever customized this one, customize it good. But could the eyes really be painted? Or are the eyes actually as they are? We do not know. But I can tell you there's something paranormal and supernatural going on with one of the eyes right now. Because I have took pictures as evidence, not did videos, but pictures itself, and have looked at the evidence. The eye has totally changed, not once, but twice since I owned this doll. So there is something paranormal and supernatural going on with the eye. I'll show you this in a few seconds. We'll just go back to the owner. After Heidi Smith bought the doll, it ended up on two other sites where she was selling it. Estet was the main one called. Sort of like an eBay site, but it's totally different. It's called Estet. I can't pronounce it. And then the last site, before then, it was titled underneath this name on the Estet site. It was titled Red Eye Zombie Baby Doll. And then the other site she sold it underneath was on the Offered Up site. And it was sold underneath the name what I bought it as. Red Eye Baby Girl Doll. And that's what the name of the title of the doll is named. But is there a spirit really attached to this doll? We do not know. If it did now, because I can tell you there's something going on with the eyes that wasn't going on with these eyes. I look at the original picture that I have found on the internet. I have saved it of Heidi Smith's original pictures, and I compare it with mine, that the eyes are not the same. Meaning one of the eyes are totally different. It has completely changed. And one side of the eye is on one side of the eye on the left-hand side. On the far left-hand side, which it looks on to the right part of the eye when you're looking at it face-to-face. Because it looks like to the right instead, but that's the left-hand side of the left eye, which is on this side. This is the eye that has changed. It has gotten bloodshot in one side of the eye, and I'll have to show up a close-up. But watch and be careful and be wary that this thing might go out of focus as I bring the camera up close by hand and not by zooming it in. Now you'll see it'll pull the cam as it does that. It's like it doesn't want me to show the eye itself, because you can see that redness up in the eye there. And I said last time, I believe that this doll may have something going wrong with it. But let's go back after I got this doll a couple days before that. There was nothing wrong with the eyes when I got the doll. They were completely normal. And I only seen this only then. I wish I would have took a pictures of the eyes before that. But I didn't take a picture of the eyes when I first got the doll. But I look in the eyes and I can tell you they wouldn't have like a bloodshot on one side of the eye. The eyes were completely normal, but red. There was nothing wrong with the other side of that eye being bloodshot looking like. I thought it could have been, it was painted and the paint was coming out, but it looks like the eye has changed. I looked at the pictures I took. I took one recently a couple days ago, and I compared them both that they're not the same looking in the eye. I mean, the eye is totally 100% changed and not the same look anymore. But I can tell you that this is weird. It's like paranormal or supernatural going on with this doll. And, you know, I think Red Eye Doll sends a bad thing to say it's a bad omen to own one. But the real creepy doll man decided to take the risk and take the chance because it's at his own risk. He wanted to take a chance on it. Owning one Red Eye Doll because they come in different shapes and sizes, so they're not the same, like I said in the last video. That all dolls do not look the same. But they do red eyes. They're not actually the same type looking doll. Their eyes are either glow red or they'll look different. They'll always, or you can have a black pupil in the red in the center of the red eye. But this is totally a shocker to see. And as I can tell you, the eye up there in the top did change. I can tell you because it did change on me. It's trying to go out of focus. It don't want to show that because I think what it is, you know, I'm close up on there, and I'm not doing this by using the thingamajig to zoom in. I'm just up close, and you can see as it's pulled my cam, it don't want me to show that. So I'm backing away to show my respect to back away from the doll so to go back to normal. So whatever's going on, it's actually a paranormal supernatural going on here. Meaning it is pulling the cam on my smartphone right now as we speak. That is not the only thing that's happened with this doll. When I first got this doll, nothing happened. That one day I got the doll, I think it was the second day, I put the doll back down towards the floor. The far right, near the middle of the center, and also the back. I woke up that morning to watch all the dolls between seeing the fall from the middle to the back part to the far right end of it fell. And then that's the peculiar because the rest of the dolls did not fall, but just the ones in the back. The tall Barbie fell, which is the 34 or 36 inch. Then my 20-inch Barbie fell at the same time. And then a couple of my dolls on the top of not the VCR, but the TV stand fell. And I watched only 2 of them fell. I had to pick them back up. It's the worst mess to clean up, and I watched a few of them fall. And then I had to pick them back up. And I think a couple of other dolls fell in that path as well. This is actually probably a paranormal supernatural thing going on with the doll. Maybe it has telekinesis. Maybe it can move objects. I don't know. But whatever happened to this doll didn't happen until I brought it in this very room. Now, like I said, there is a possibility a spirit can attach to this doll. Probably a very nasty one. Maybe a very strong one. Who knows? But if there is, I'll keep evidence and I'll come back and hopefully have new evidence to show you. And hopefully catch it on cam. If I can, I'll find a way to shorten down the video and only show that shot what's going on. So this is a real creepy doll man saying to all the fans out there, keep watching, more to come. Because what will I have to show next? That will be a mystery. And will the real creepy doll man hit that number 400? Probably by either this week or by June. Watch to find out. And this is the real creepy doll man saying to all the fans out there, goodbye and God bless you all.